1967 and finding life as a bakery, store, and hotel in previous incarnations, Galena, Illinois' Farmer's House Bed and Breakfast is a 9-room wonderland for the imagination. Welcome to Galena, Illinois, and welcome to Sleep Here Now. I'm Katie. Bought by its current owners in 2001, Farmer's House Bed and Breakfast began taking guests the first night the new innkeepers got the keys. A lot has changed since then, and these industrious innkeepers continue to add and change and adapt and grow. Galena, Illinois is a tourist haven with all sorts of wonderful historical significance. Let's see if Farmer's House Bed and Breakfast is somewhere that you should sleep here now. I'm here with one of the innkeepers, Kathy. I hear you've had a famous person stay with you twice. Tell us about that.
Okay. The soup Nazi from Seinfeld stayed with us. He was here. There's a charity golf outing in Galena in April, and they needed to put the actors up, so we had a room for the soup Nazi. So he stayed here with us, and then he was here for the whole weekend, then wound up staying an extra day, and then came back about 2 months later and stayed with us again. Nice man. It was like talking to a family member. Sitting in the kitchen, we were having wine, talking about just about anything and everything. And
I'm here with innkeepers Kathy and Jess. You folks are native New Yorkers, and the Farmer's Guest House definitely reflects that. Galena has over 50 bed and breakfasts in the county. What made you guys decide to come here?
Kathy.
Yeah.
And essentially it was a lifelong dream of hers. And she had got me on the bandwagon about 5 years before we started looking. And so we looked around the Midwest. We looked.
And when it was a dreary day, we pulled in the parking lot across the street, saw the house, thought, nah, this isn't what we want. But the minute we walked in, even though the house was very sparsely decorated and very dark, there were drapes on these doors and shades, and there was just a feeling about the house. And actually that's what people tell us that have worked here and everything. Or over the years, people that have come and stayed here even before we owned it, that there's just a feeling about the house. So I think it was always a happy house since it was a general store, and you know, people always gathered here and came in and talked. And,
There's definitely a nice energy here.
Yes.
You can feel it when you walk in the door.
Yeah, that's what I think. So we spoke to the woman, said, if you're ever interested in selling, give us a call. 2 days later, she called us. And that's how the whole thing started.
Oh, very nice.
So consequently, I was granted an easement to put a music room in here.
Yes.
By Kathy.
Yes.
And so this essentially has become our music room.
Yeah.
Jazz is my hobby, and I take it pretty seriously. So I spend a lot of time listening and talking about it. I used to play in another lifetime, but not a whole lot. So that, along with all of our meeting space and everything, gives us some. Right, speaking of Dickens
Yeah.
Village, we have a Dickens Village of almost 200 houses. That's about 40 linear feet and 2 stories.
Yeah, and now
That takes just about pretty close to the whole 3 weeks to put up. And that's kind of my project. The wiring in and of itself is an absolute nightmare.
yeah.
But when it's done, we have become a Christmas destination in and of ourselves for people to come back every year and see what we've added to.
Illinois may already have 50 other bed and breakfasts in the county, but the Farmer's House Bed and Breakfast undoubtedly stands apart with its classic paraphernalia, wonderful sense of community, and the homier touches which evoke another time and place. As you can see on the wall behind me, time waits for no one. I'm off to my next destination, but the next time you're in Galena, Illinois, you should stay at the Farmer's House Bed and Breakfast. I'm Katie, and thanks for watching Sleep Here Now.